Hello everyone. So this is the 8085 microprocessor trainer kit. Okay, this is a kit from the which was manufactured by the Advanced Electronic Systems. Okay, so this is the kit, overall kit. So we'll see that how to assemble a program and how to execute a program using this trainer kit. Okay, so first of all we'll see that what are the components are there over here. So we'll see that what are the components are there. So obviously, since this is a 8085 microprocessor trainer kit, so obviously there is a chip, that is this one. The number might not be visible to you, but this is a 8085 IC which is embedded on this board. And beside that you can see that there is some interfacing circuits are there for addressing the memory, RAM and ROM, right? And this is the RAM chip. The number of this RAM chip is which one? 62256. Okay, and this is a 32 kilobyte RAM, and beside that there is a ROM chip. The number of this ROM chip is this one. The ROM chip is 2732. Okay. Now apart from that, there are few other things like as you know that we need interrupt controller, external interrupt controller. The name of the interrupt controller is 8251, which is also there, and 8259, sorry, and this one, this chip. And beside that, apart from that, there are the programmable timer chip is also associated with this board, which is interfaced with the 8085 through the interfacing circuits. And as you know, the 8085, we need external I/O ports to communicate with the I/O devices. So these are the I/O port chip. The name of the I/O port chips are the 8255, this one, and this one. Okay, so this is the overall almost what are the IC chips are there which are embedded on this trainer kit board. And one thing I just missed, that is there is also a 8259 keyboard interfacing chip. Okay, so this is a programmable interfacing chip. Okay, so this is the hex keypad which is also attached to this board, and through which we will basically put our hex code into the memory. Okay, so we'll load the hex code into the memory. And as you know that there is a ROM chip, right? So this ROM chip will basically contains the monitor program, which will convert the assembly language program or the hex code program into the machine language. Okay, so we'll see now the Brindavan sir will show you how to assemble a program into the memory and how to execute a program, and we'll see a very simple program. Okay, and okay, so that's all for this video, and please check the next video to watch that how to assemble a program, how to execute a program. Okay, so step by step we'll show you the demonstration. Okay, thank you all.
Good morning to everybody. Now today I will show the trainer kit based program in this laboratory. Already you have done all simulated program in your computer. Just that program we download or write this program in this trainer kit and execute it, and how to check this result and how to write this program in this trainer kit. Now trainer kit is very simple. This is the hex code keyboard. This is generally for data field. Data fields means hex code, and it has a specific function of this keyboard. Suppose when you switch on this tenor board, it will show SDA 85. That means the tenor board is okay. Now, to write any data in this memory location, so we have to follow very simple procedure. This tenor kit is designed to the memory location, that means RAM location, which we can access. That will be start from 8000 location onwards. So access that location, first we have to be reset this tenor board using reset key. Here it has function. If you press this, the tenor board will be reset. Now resetting this, it is showing same thing. That means it is ready to take any instruction or any function. Now we are going to write any data from memory location. Suppose it will starting from 8000 location. So if we want to access that location, we have to press the substitute memory, the subset memory. I am pressing it. A dot is visible here. 4 7-segment LED on left side and 2 7-segment LED is right side. Left side of this dot is address field and right side of the dot is data field. Now, so we want to access the 8000 location, we have to press 8000. Now we access the address field. It is showing 8000. Now if we press the next button, I am pressing this. Now data field is activated. So if we want to load a data in this location, so we have to write this data. Suppose we want to write 55 in this location. I am putting this 55. It is also showing here. Now till now it is not written in this location. After pressing the next button, 8000 location is loaded by 55. Now next location is address location is activated. If we further want to load any data in this location, so we have to write that data. Suppose we want to put in this location by 00. Then we have to press next button. Now already we have load to data in this location. In this location means at 8000 we have put 55 and 8001 location we have put 00. So we have to check it. Now before checking we have to reset everything. Now we have resetting this tenor board. Now whether that data is right or not on that location, we have to check. Same procedure we have follow. Substitute memory. Now we have to access the data, the address field 8000. If we press the next button, it is showing our written data. Again if we press next data address field will be visible. Already we have put in this location 00, so it is showing 00. This book, so how to write a hex data in this tenor board in many location and memory location. It is very simple process.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay everyone, so now what we will do, we'll load a very simple program into the 8085 trainer kit, into the memory of the 8085 trainer kit. Okay, so what is that program? So first we load the data 94 at the location 8051 and F9 at the location 8052, and we'll write a program, we'll load a program which will basically subtract the memory content of 8052 and the memory content of from the memory content of 8051. So memory content of 8052 minus memory content of 8051, this operation will take place and the result will be shaped at location 8053. Okay, so this is the very simple program. Okay, so as you know that what are the instruction we have used over here. So first we have written the LDA instructions. Okay, so that will LDA 8051, so this is a 3 byte instruction that you can understand. Then move B comma A and the corresponding hex code are written at the right hand side. Then LDA 8052, this is another 3 byte instruction which is the hex codes are written over here. Then subtract B 90 and then at 808008 at this location the instruction is STA 8053. This is also a 3 byte instruction. And finally we have to use a halt instruction, or we can use a vector interrupt to finally we can stop the execution of the main program, and then we will execute our program which is starting at 8000. Okay, so this is the hex code. You can understand how to find out the hex code, where to find out the hex code. These things you know already. Just we will demonstrate this program. The Brindavan sir will demonstrate you how to load this program into the memory and how to check the results. Okay, so let's see.
Now we will execute a simple program in this trainer kit. We subtract to memory location content and result will be stored in a separate memory location. So first we have to write the program. It's written here. Sir already showing you the numerics program. It should be converted to a code by code converter. So hex data we have to put in this memory location by step. So first we have to load to memory content in 8051 and 8052. So 8051 805 memory location 8051 will be loaded by hex 94. So first we have to access 8051. Oh, now it should be loaded by 94. By pressing next button, we store this 94 value in this 8051 location. Next location will be loaded by F9. I am writing in this location F9, and result will be stored in the location 8053. So I am clearing this. No need. Okay, just we have load to memory content, that is 8051 location and 8052 location. Next we have to write program from 8000 location. Now I am resetting this and accessing 8000 location. Just we will put the hex code in this location. Already we have write this, just we are again we are checking it. 3A 51, next location will be 80, next 47, 3A 5280, then 90, 32, 5380, and next instruction is RST1. RST1 means this is a vector interrupt. After execution this instruction, the memory tenor board will be initialized at working function with keeping all register value in previous executed program. So if you use, instead of this, if you use 76, so we cannot observe any exam content register of the register value of the microprocessor. So we have used this instruction CF. Now our program is written from 8000 location and it is ending at 800B location. Remember this. It is starting from 8000 and ending at 8000B. 800B. Now we have write this program in 8000 location. Now we have to execute this program. So how to execute? We have to press the go button. Pressing go, then we have to access the starting location of the program. Starting location will be 8000. So I am pressing 8000. Now execute button should be pressed. If we press the execute button, so from this location program will be execution. I am pressing execute. Now program already has executed and it is coming back to the initial position, keeping the all register content in for previous operation. Now first we will examine the register of the microprocessor. So checking the register of the microprocessor, so we have to press exam register. Now we will start from accumulator. Accumulator means A. A is, note it, A is showing 66.5. That's mean last value was, after execution of any program, last value was this. Next, B register. B register is showing 94. C may be whatever, we have not used here. D are not used here. E not used. F means flag register. So in this experiment it is not necessary.
It will be modified according to the instruction.
This is the H, this is the L, stack pointer low, program counter higher register, note it, 80 and program counter low. it is showing 0C.
As the last location was 800B, the program counter content is 800C. So program counter is always one step ahead of the what is the current instruction. So that's why the program counter content is over here is 800C. Okay, so now we'll check the final result which was stored at 8053. Okay, so sir will show you how to check the result.
Now we have checked all the register of the microprocessor. Now we will check the final result that we stored at the memory location 8053. Now this is our result.
So this is the final results. So we have subtracted, what we have subtracted? We subtracted 94 from F9. Okay, and that result has been stored over here 8053, and you can see that result has been stored over there. So this is how we can store a whole program into the memory, onto the RAM, and then we can execute and we can see the results. Okay. So same thing what you are doing using the simulator. We have just demonstrated you how to use the kit. That's it. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you.